28 Days Later. What a film. Never seen it before. If I'm being honest, I'm not a big zombie person, but I do love horror movies now, okay? I'm in the right state of mind to be watching these motherfuckers. And let me tell you, 28 Days Later is peak. It's the gold standard for like a survival zombie apocalypse movie. It is the best one, okay? And that might spoil where it goes on my review list later. But look, I can't believe I let this one slide under the radar. I didn't know Mad-Eye Moody was in this movie, by the way. Brendan Gleeson, dude, what a killer. He's one of my favorite actors, dude. He's in Bruges. He's in a short film called Six Shooter by Marty McDonagh. He's Mad-Eye Moody, dude. He's spectacular. Banshees of Inisherin. I love this guy. Look, this movie rips. Cillian Murphy, amazing. And not sure if it's real or not, but we get to see his wiener, and that's pretty cool. I got to cut that. Cillian Murphy absolutely crushes every scene that he's in, dude. The scene where he's running up the stairs, just screaming, please don't leave me behind. Please, please don't leave me, please. Is so, first of all, it's the truth. If you're running away from zombies up a staircase, you're screaming like that. I don't give a fuck what military training you have, dude. You're screaming like that for sure, especially if you're the last one in the line. For sure. If you're first, you're kind of like, okay, I got some leeway for these other motherfuckers to get killed first. But he's the last line of defense, or the first line of defense, I guess. He's just great. And the ending, okay, the storyline is great, just in general. But the ending, the last like 40 minutes or whatever, when it turns into a psychological thriller about like these military people trying to take women is crazy. The fact that Frank and his daughter find these other two random people in a zombie apocalypse and then are like, we're going to go to this place. I hear this signal constantly. And he talks him into it only for him to become a zombie and his daughter to be potentially just absolutely taken by a bunch of military guys because their leading commander was like, we gotta give these boys hope. We got to bring women. Is a crazy concept. When you boil the whole story down, that's like the biggest part, and I love that. First of all, that's the twist, and second of all, I love that Colin Farrell. I love the fact that Cillian Murphy goes full on feral at the end and is just doing his best to save these two girls. Because if we're being honest, wouldn't you? Right? The whole movie's about having heart and loving and feeling a connection in this environment. The whole movie is the premise that, like, he doesn't know what it's like living in a zombie apocalypse for 28 days, but these other people do. So he's still bringing that heart. He's still understanding of what the world should be and what the world was, where these other people lost hope. So he's like, I'm saving these fucking people. If he was a random guy that wasn't concussed basically for 28 days into the zombie apocalypse, and he lived those 28 days, he might have had a different outlook on whether he should save these people or not, because he only knew them for a couple days. He only knew them for 3 days. But instead, he's looking at this through the prism of like the society that he woke up from. And I love that, dude. I love it. I don't know if that was intended, but Danny Boyle wrote it, so I'm sure it was intended that way. But Cillian Murphy going full feral at the end is great. Saving the two girls, great. And then the ending, okay, is what really locked in the movie for me. A lot of emotion throughout the whole movie. You get the picture that says like "Don't wake up" on the back of it from his parents who killed themselves. You get Frank going down. You get the military people trying to take these women. But what really locked in the whole movie for me is at the end, Cillian Murphy waking up again, having his hands on his head after they're jumping up and down for the jet, and the movie ending on his face, smiling and like having hope. I'm literally, no joke, I was standing behind my couch smiling while that scene was happening. I'm standing behind my couch just watching the movie with a big old grin on my face. Watched all the credits. I don't even know what they said, dude, but I just sat there and vibed because this movie is so good. This movie's got heart, dude. And if a movie can be that visceral, it can take you to a different fucking place. That's when it's a great movie. That's why this movie's up there with The Thing. This movie's up there with Scream and with Texas Chainsaw. It's one of those movies that I watch. and I thought about it all day. I watched it last night, could not stop thinking about it today. I bet you I think about it all day tomorrow until I watch 28 Weeks Later. Bet you that movie's the same. Then we got 28 Years. Then we got fucking, Bone Collector? No, not Bone Collector. Whatever the fucking new one is that I'm excited to see. Bone Temple. I'm excited to see it. How do you guys feel about 28 Days Later? How do you feel about 28 Weeks Later? I'll catch you in the next one, dude. This movie's 4th on the list because it's just so good. It's so good. It's the gold standard for zombie horror. I love it. Peace.